Very structured learning. The teacher is the sage on the stage. Students only have to learn what he teaches. Many things that you could see here, like one size fits all. I mean, there's a very standard curriculum that everybody has to study. He gives assignments for home study to the students, and then students come up with the homework the next day. Now, go to the next slide, please. And this is a comparative, like you could see, between the 20th century and 21st century education system. The focus in the 20th century education is curriculum. Here, it becomes more about formative assessments, more about interactivity, and we use a lot of ICT tools. The next slide. Here you see the 21st century. I'll just take up one aspect which few speakers basically spoke on. The soft skills part. Now, Daniel Goleman, in his book Emotional Intelligence, he talks about success, and what he says that it's not only the IQ that helps us achieve success in life, it's more about how we interact with the society around us and how we utilize our emotions in forming better relationships with people around. Next slide. And this is what the new classroom concept is, that of a blended learning. You see there are a lot of tools out there. I request that you please stay here for some time so that people could see. Here it's about interactivity, critical thinking, collaboration, and this is how the changes are happening. Next slide. Now I'll take up the online business models. Like when we talk about education, here you see, I'll be just giving few examples. Like you see, the first model is that of advertising. Now, in the beginning of my presentation, I told you about Google and how Google is offering services free of cost. We are availing most of the services that Google offers us without any charge. But how does Google earn revenue? So obviously, it is the online advertisement model that is helping companies to sustain and also grow. Google also has various models. Let's say advertising. When we search for something, we see advertisements, and when someone clicks, and then those parties basically pay for it. It's just like a prepaid concept. Now, I will not get into the nitty-gritties of how it works actually, but just imagine that we top up our mobile phone with rupees 300, and each time we call someone, it gets deducted. Similarly, we are searching for some information. Let's say we are searching for Ranchi University, and Ranchi University has an online advertisement. Then when we use Google to search about Ranchi University, there will be a small advertisement that will come up. Let's say those keywords are related to management or maybe MBA or BBA. So if my keyword is BBA and then somewhere in the side I find an advertisement of Ranchi University, for each keyword there is a charge. When someone when someone clicks that advertisement, we often see these advertisements. Especially I remember Wellington is actively using these online ads. When someone clicks these ads, automatically from the prepaid 10 rupees or 20 rupees gets deducted. So this is how they earn. That is one model they have. The other model is AdSense. Normally they affiliate with third parties. What happens when you visit Times of India, you may have seen many advertisements running on their website. For me, in these 15 minutes, not possible to discuss in detail all this. But I would request to go to the next slide so that I can show them. Here, this is Quora. Quora is a very popular site for casual learning. Suppose you ask a question on Google, what is blended learning? Then it may happen that the first or the second listing could be of Quora. And when you go to the Quora's website, there you have, like I searched for something here, and then somewhere you could see the advertisement. I mean, I'm sitting, this is Google. This is Google. Go to the previous slides. Okay, the next slide please. This is Google, you could see the advertisements written with the AD in the box. Go to the next slide. Now, this is a freemium model. Like, this is one NPTEL, which is offering courses free of cost. They do not charge for the course. And what they charge for is only the certificates. So we are offering online courses for free, but we are charging you for a certificate. Normally the certificates come at a cost of rupees 1,000 for $9, $150. We'll take up this in greater detail later. दिखाई दूसरा presentation. This is what I was showing you. Here also you could see an advertisement somewhere in between, powered by Zoho. Now Zoho is a third party. I'm searching on Quora for something, I'm getting an advertisement of Zoho. Zoho might have paid 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 10 lakhs to Quora for these advertisements. And for each click, certain amount gets deducted from the prepaid. Go to the next slide. Commission. This is also one very popular business model actively being used in online education portals. Here you see this is Coursera. Coursera is a very popular online portal for offering various free courses. MIT Open, this is how it started. The MOOC model started in 2001. MIT was the first university to basically offer free of